Hey guys, welcome back to the training. All right, now in this video, I just want to talk about setting up your Facebook ad and, the logic behind everything and, of course, different variations that you can use as well, as far as getting these big ticket consulting clients. Okay. So of course you'll need to set up a Facebook ad. And, with this particular technique here, you got to be very, very specific. I recommend you to target by city. Okay. Once again, I recommend you to target by city. Okay, so your Facebook ad might say something along the lines of, hey, business owners in Houston, Texas. Okay, you're going to target very specifically. That way you can lower your ad costs, and you can spend $22 and turn that into $3, $5, even $10,000. Of course, results are not typical. Everybody's results are going to be different, but you guys get the idea. You want to target very specifically, because with Facebook ads, the more specific you are, the less money you're going to spend. Okay, so you want to target very specifically with your Facebook ad, and you want to drive them to a page that includes a video. And as you guys remember, in the previous video here within this 22 into 3K training series, I showed you an example video in which I said in that video I was able to target them very specifically. So I'm talking directly to the person that clicked the ad, and that really forgive me if you hear my dog, but that really allows me to talk directly to the people and to get them really interested in working with me. Okay, so you want that type of video on this page here, and underneath that's where you'll have a link that goes to your big ticket consulting service. Okay, so after they click that link, then they'll be able to head over to to your sign up page. Okay, now this is just one variation. There are so many different things you can do. You can have your ad, that stays the same as far as you targeting specifically, but now you'll send them to a free training video instead of you just sending them to a regular video telling them to check out your services. You can send them to a free training video, and then you can have them book a free call with you, and then from there you can pitch them on your big ticket consulting service, and just other variations as well. Just whatever works for you. That's what you want to do. Okay. So with that being said, let me go ahead and pull up my Facebook ads account, and I'll show you what you need to do as far as targeting. Okay. All right. So as you can see, I'm logged in to my Facebook ads account. And actually, this is my test account, so that's why you won't see a bunch of campaigns set up here. But what I want to do is go ahead and click on create campaign. All right, now as far as the campaign objective, there are two different ones that you want to test out, to see which one works the best for you. And that's going to be clicks to website or either conversions. Okay, so as you can see here, clicks to website, actually they changed it now, it just states send people to your website. And as far as conversions, it should state increased conversions on your website. Now, I would recommend to start out with increased conversions on your website. That way, Facebook can optimize and get your ad in front of people who are more likely to convert. Okay, so click on increase conversions on your website. All right, so let's go ahead and click on continue. All right, now as far as the ad set name, I'll just name this Houston. We'll say that I'm going to target business owners in Houston. The conversion event, we'll just select lead here because we want to optimize for leads, or we want to have Facebook optimize our ad for leads. And of course, you'll need to place Facebook's pixel code onto your website. Okay, now if you don't know how to do that, just YouTube it. It's fairly simple, but I just don't want to get too much into the techie side of things. Okay, you'll just take their code, place it on your website, and that way they'll be able to track the leads that you get from your ad campaign. All right, audience. Let's go ahead and select. Since we're going to be targeting business owners in Houston, we just want to input Houston, Texas here. Now, once again, you can target any city that you want. Okay, any city that you want. Just as long as your ad is very specific and it's talking to business owners in that particular city, I'm telling you, it can do pretty good. Okay, so we're going to target business owners in Houston, Texas. Okay, let me scroll down here. For the age, I'm going to leave this, or actually, I'm going to put 24 to 65. Okay, now for the detailed targeting, what I want to do is I want to target nothing but entrepreneurs. So I want to target people who would have entrepreneurial type of titles on their Facebook profile. That would be CEO, self-employed, owner of, a particular company. Okay, so let me just show you exactly how this works. So I'm gonna start typing this in here. I'll type in CEO. Okay, you should see job title. All right, if I come over here to the right, you can see where it states people who listed their job title as CEO in their Facebook profile. So that's exactly what I want to select here. It's going to bring up a lot of suggestions, and I'll be able to select more. Okay, but the first couple of ones that I want to make sure that I input in here is going to be CEO, owner. Okay, as you can see here, people who listed their job title as owner in their Facebook profile. And I'm just going to go ahead and select all of these suggestions here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did about 6, and actually I could have done a lot more, but just for the sake of this video, just so we can keep everything going smoothly, you can see I selected about 6. So CEO, founder, owner, and founder, president, and CEO. And once again, I could have selected quite a few more, but as you can see here over to the right, the potential reach is 53,000 people, which is quite a bit. But I believe if I would have selected more, I could have gotten that up to about 100,000 plus. Okay, but you guys get the gist of it. All right, for the placement, I really like desktop and newsfeed ads, so I'll go ahead and or mobile newsfeed ads. So I'll go ahead and deselect Instagram, audience network, and desktop right column, and just leave mobile newsfeed and desktop newsfeed selected. Let's scroll down some more. All right, so for the budget, I'll just input $5. Okay, $5 per day. And of course, you can always scale it up once you see which ad performs the best for you. Whichever one provides the lowest cost per lead, and that's the one you want to go with. Okay, so optimization for ad delivery, conversions, conversion window, 1 day, bid amount automatic, and let's go ahead and scroll down and click on continue. All right, now as far as setting up the ad itself, just one thing you want to keep in mind is to make sure that your ad shows a face very clearly. Okay, something about showing a person's face up close. It's something about it that causes it to get a higher click-through rate. The higher your click-through rate is, the lower you're going to spend. When it comes to advertising with Facebook. Okay, so you'll see here where I can select a single image or video in my ads. So I'll click here and click on images. Okay, free stock images. I'll just see what they have. Normally I'll use my own images, but just for simplicity, if you guys want to use theirs, you can. It's free. Okay, so let's let this load. All right, so I just want to find an image in which it shows a person's face up close. And I can go up here and I can type in face and see what comes up. Okay, so I'll go with this one here. It shows her face pretty clearly, so I'll go with this one. Let's click on done. Okay, now as far as the website URL, that should be the page that people would go to in order to see your video, in which you might say something along the lines of hey, here's how I was able to target you very specifically, as I showed you guys in the previous video. Or it might be a free training page, whatever you want to do. Okay, but that's what you'll put for the website URL. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to go ahead and enter in the information for the headline and also the text, and I'll come back and let you know exactly why I did what I did. Okay. All right, guys, so as you can see above the video for the text, I have, are you a business owner in Houston, Texas? If so, there's a very important message that you need to see. Now, of course, my copywriting would be 10 times better than this, but I just want to give you guys an idea and let you know exactly why I'm doing things this way. All right, so as you can see, I have, are you a business owner in Houston, Texas? Now, as you remember, our target audience is going to be entrepreneurs in Houston. Okay, so I'm talking specifically to them, and that allows me to have a high click-through rate because the message is directly to them. And, the higher my click-through rate is, once again, the lower my ad cost is going to be. All right, So for the news feed link description, once again, I'm just talking directly to business owners in Houston, Texas. So special message for business owners in Houston, Texas. And let's see here, scroll down. Actually, there was one thing I missed. Okay, so yeah, for the headline. All right, as you can see here, the headline, attention business owners in Houston, Texas. Okay, so I'm talking, specifically to business owners in Houston, Texas, once again. All right, now, I would just come down here and I would make sure that I'm tracking my conversions, and I would, place my order. Now, what you want to do is you want to create a similar ad. You can leave the same image and just change out the headline, or if you want to change out the image to see which one, gives you the lower cost per lead. Do that. Okay, I'm always split testing to make sure that I have my best performing campaigns up and running. That way I'm not missing out or leaving money on the table. Okay, so this is the gist of it. You guys can take this and run with it. You can take this, you can target different cities, different professions, and just remember, the more specific you are in your Facebook ad campaigns, the lower your ad cost is going to be, and you'll be able to get some pretty good or big ticket consulting clients for cheap. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the training, and go out there and get them.